That's
Ooh,
hilarious.
I'm gonna play some music. Cause this is talking music with Dom. Dom, how are we not gonna start with you
Oh
been here? Are
no.
we not gonna start with music? It makes sense.
Oh no, man.
It does not make any sense. I'm gonna shout right, right there. Come on, come on, man. Even though,
Yo.
yeah, right here, we right here, we right here, we right here, we right here.
Are
Oh
we
man,
here?
hold on. Shout out to Playback TV. Shout out to the visual. You getting the early, you getting the early view. Let's get this Riz Radio started right there. Okay, I'm live on Riz Radio. We live on Riz.
And there he went. As quickly as he was here, he disappeared. Unfortunately, I don't have access to music, so I can just yap for a minute. Yappity yap. Yap yap. We might still be live on Riz Radio. If so, how you doing today? You fantastic. Your teeth clean. Your breath fresh. How's your stomach doing? You well fed?
Man, we back.
There
We back.
we
I don't
are.
even know what just happened. I just know my browser shut down on me.
No, now you're good.
But we good. We good. We good. Hold on. Let me get my YouTube right. Is the YouTube right? Hold on. Yeah, man. What's happening, Dom?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here. We here. You know, I'm just getting real quick as we getting this thing going. This is Talking Music with Dom and Lee. And just getting, you know, we serve this thing on several different platforms, and it's really like we kind of like universal, several different planets that we operate on. We're not just on Earth, you know. So basically, we're not just on, you know, YouTube live streaming. We're not just on Playback TV. You can check that out, streaming live, build up that Playback TV audience.
Yup.
We also on Riz Radio. Download the Riz Radio app.
We on Twitch
So
right
good
now
morning.
too.
So good morning. Oh, we on. Oh, come on. Hold on, man.
Just so you know. Just so you know.
Nah, I got you.
We're
For
everywhere.
sure.
Peekaboo.
Oh yeah, that one's coming soon. That one's coming soon for sure. That one's coming soon for sure, man. How you feeling today?
Day 2. It's day 2.
Day 2?
I'm out for vengeance.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
just how
I'm
I feel.
looking for. Yeah, I figured we could get, you know, this could be something interesting today where we can really kind of like, you know, talk about interchange some different conversations as we get through. If
For
you
sure.
don't know, we are hold on, because I haven't started my YouTube live yet, so I don't even want to get into talking about what we're about to get into with the vengeance that you're about to get into. But tell me, I heard you playing some music earlier though, man. What you over there doing today?
You know, I really wanted to was really looking for a string section. So my 2 brain cells I used, I rubbed them together, went to YouTube, I typed in string section.
Come on now.
Literally, first thing that popped up, BBC Orchestra. Shout out to you. You know, downloaded that, got the MP3 file, blasphemy, but it's cool. And you know, took bits and pieces and created something pretty nice. Not gonna lie, it's definitely in the rap bag. We're back in the boom bap. You know, it
So I
sounds
mean,
nice.
what
Sounds nice.
wait, so you said you went to YouTube to get something?
I sure did.
Talk about that. Talk about the importance of being able to find something in a very you know, sometimes it could be a very saturated place, but being able to
For
find
sure.
something unique that is to you in a very saturated place.
Man, you know, it's not even for me. It's not even about like where you get it; it's how you use it. Cause like I could have downloaded that and used the wrong pieces, and it wouldn't have worked. But you know what you got to do? You got to trust your ear. You got to trust your gut. That's really all you got to do. Because really, when I went through it, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna talk about the video too much because I'm not gonna get the sample cleared. So I'm not gonna tell you which one it was. But you know, if I had the money to get it cleared, I would do that. I would do it the right way. But it's cool. We don't.
Would
It's all
you?
good. We're up. Ah ah. On
Would you? Would you, dog? I
actually,
love artists. I love artists being like, if I would, no,
I would.
no,
Hey,
you wouldn't.
there's one. There's actually one that I definitely would because I have a song where I'm sampling the Isley Brothers, and
Yeah,
I didn't make the beat, but the person that made the beat, it's fire, but they didn't change anything about it.
yeah,
And you know, it was just sent to me, and I knew it was good, and I knew in my
yeah.
heart of hearts I shouldn't write a song to this because it's not going to be able to come out. But I did it anyway. One of the most
True.
fire hip hop songs I've ever made. It's
Yeah.
fire. It's so good. I put it on YouTube, but it's not out anywhere else because it can't be. I would get that one cleared for sure. I would absolutely get that one cleared for sure.
But I mean, come on, let's talk about it though, real quick before we get into our hip hop draft battle. Uh,
Hmm.
come on, man. Like, how many times though do you? I mean, what's more important? I mean, how many times have we heard a song that shouldn't have came out that came out? But I mean, and it could not. Yeah, and it couldn't have been. It wasn't going to be streamed. It wasn't going. It didn't get cleared. It didn't. It didn't. But it's still the art. It was able to come out. I'm gonna play one for you in just a minute. That's
Hmm.
one of my legendary favorite ones that couldn't come out.
Okay.
But you know, it is what
Hey,
it is. So I
hey,
mean, so do you really even on no matter what level you're at and right? Oh yeah, we good. Hold on, let me see. We good on YouTube right now. We good on
yeah,
YouTube. Talking music with Diamond Lee. We here, baby. We here. So
fantastic. If you need me to
yeah,
turn
shout out
mine
to you.
off, just let me know because I'll just go on Twitch.
Oh no. I think you're good, bro.
Okay.
But I'm glad that your Twitch is working and your YouTube is working. So I mean, that's
For
magic
sure.
happening in the Air
Yeah,
Force right there.
I know.
Uh,
Way better than
but
yesterday.
absolutely. But but I
Yeah.
mean, how often do we hear that artists go through issues with sampling, clearing a record, being able to get that
For
one
sure.
record they want to have out? I think
I know.
yeah, so but they still do that though. They somehow
Mhm.
still put it out there. Would you still put something out there even though you couldn't get it cleared?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the song, I could, even if I can't put it out and be able to claim it as like mine and put it on these DSPs outside of just like YouTube or SoundCloud, um, it could still get heard. And more importantly, I could still do it live. So fuck you.
Yeah.
Because I did that song live. It was so much fun. It was so much fun because that hook is crazy. So like for me, it's nice to even have that song in my discography, in my catalog,
Yeah.
even if I can't
Yeah.
put it out. Because at the end of the day, the song's fire. And but the thing that I don't like about the sampling and like getting everything cleared and whatnot and people getting divvied up
Mhm.
is like most of
Yeah.
the time the money is going to people that didn't even create the fucking song.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, bro, I have no problem
Yeah.
splitting profit with you if you made it. Cool, bro. You made it. You inspired
Mm,
me. Here you go. But now I'm giving it to like the uncle of someone that wasn't even
for
related to the
sure.
person that made it.
You fucking
What are we
right.
talking
Yeah, you
about?
fucking right.
I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. So fuck you. I'm gonna put it out, and no one's gonna get paid now. Now it's
Yeah.
not gonna get a second life, and now your discography isn't gonna get played again. It's not gonna have a second life. Anyways,
Hey, yo. Hey,
sampling's cool
hey, that's
though.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Hold on. Here you go.
That's all I could do, mama.
Man, this one, this should have came out properly.
I hope you hear me.
Couldn't get cleared.
Pain since I've lost horseshoe, I'm lost too. Nigga feeling like he at the bottom like a horseshoe. Sorry for the trouble that I put you in your heart through. God knows that I do anything for a part two. Ought to be praying for the day you come back to me saying that you forgive me. Give me another chance, I'm needing it like a kidney. I don't wanna advance, give me back her hands, give me back her touch. I don't ask for much, but I fucked up. I know I fucked up, I admit I fucked up, but everybody fuck up. Now this other nigga looked up, telling me and my clique don't give a fuck, cause we from New Orleans, she was from Georgia, she was my down chick, I was a soldier, I was a gangster, she was my shoulder, you were the pistol to my holster.
Bang. Oh man. Oh man. That right there. That right there. That right there was that right there.
Fire.
Oh, okay. You drop something. You drop for me something for me to play.
Yeah, I just need the hook. If you play the verse, it's cool, but I need that hook at least once.
Say less. All right, give me. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Day 1, 2023. Okay, let me look this up. But anyway, I kind of get to it. You vibing out over there.
Yeah, we good. No, I like when an artist uses a sample and like actually does the sample justice and doesn't just like completely go against what the original song was.
Yeah.
Like I can't stand that. I really can't.
Yeah.
I can't, man. I don't get it. Like how you gonna take a gospel record and then like go talk about killing people? That's crazy to me.
Well, I think
crazy.
that's why sometimes these things get blocked and these things get denied from being heard is because of the content that maybe the original artist doesn't want it, doesn't want their music associated with,
For sure.
Which I totally get. I get it. I get it. I get it. I think sometimes there are certain songs. I've heard so many different stories of legendary artists denying something getting played because or getting just getting out to the day of light because they didn't agree with the content.
Yeah. I get it.
Jay-Z has Streets is Watching. Oh dang, who is that? I gotta remember who he sampled, but I remember the story being they didn't want him cussing on it. So it's like I always wondered why that was the one song on the album that I was like, how is this, the song that doesn't have any cussing, but it's Streets is Watching. And it was like, I found out. I was like, oh yeah, they didn't want any cussing that was on that record. So and it's like, if you want it,
be like that.
Yeah, and sometimes what do you risk? What are you willing? So let me ask you. This is a question to ask artists as well. What are you willing to sacrifice within your art to when it comes to the collaboration of other art?
I mean, I feel like I'm open as long as it makes sense. Like no cussing, that's easy. That's not a problem. Like I can still get my point across without using a cuss word. We're good.
Yeah, so what are you willing to sacrifice that that
I
you
don't know.
may not because I don't know, cussing is not really, I don't really see that being something that really is like something a big issue for you in that sense.
That's
Like
light.
yeah, that's light. That's light. I gotta really think in your bag what would be
I
something
don't
that
know.
yeah.
I really don't know because I'd be willing to work with publishing. You know,
Okay.
I mean, I'd be willing to work. I'm not gonna be like, there's
that's the
no.
business side. I'm talking about strictly the art side, the artistic side.
Oh, the art side.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
man,
Like, what would you sacrifice on the artistic side?
I sacrifice. I make the sacrifice if it makes sense, but I can't. If it doesn't make sense, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like, hey,
What does
like,
making sense mean? Like making sense far as in like how it sounds or how the vision is aligns with your vision?
yeah, I could say that. I could say that. I don't
Okay.
want the like what I said about the samples. Like, if I'm coming at this song one way where I'm like, hey, I don't know, fucking sunshine's cool. And you're like, you know what? I hate the sunshine. Darkness is my best friend. I don't think
Yeah.
I would like that unless it actually makes sense. I just don't like I don't like you know what I hate? I hate when there's a song with your favorite artist and then the feature fucks up the vibe of the entire song. I hate that. I'm not willing to go with that. If you fuck up the vibe in your verse, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm not willing to make that sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing the song for your
That
shitty ass
is,
verse. Actually, you
hey,
know what I don't like, man? I
tell
have
me, come on.
I'm sorry, this is totally a tangent. And no one gives a fuck. I have a friend, raps impeccably, fantastic, producer as well. His
Yeah,
problem is he'll have too many motherfuckers over while he's having a production session. They'll find the beat fire, just like he does, rightfully so. He'll lay a verse
yeah,
on there, and everybody else wants to get a verse. And I'm like, all right, bro. Hey, you could have a song with 5 dudes. That's fine. However, if only one verse is good and it happens to be yours,
yeah.
maybe kick the rest of them off. Have the song yourself. I hate that.
Mm,
I hate it so much. And I'll tell him all the time. My favorite thing to
man,
do
I
is
got one
FaceTime
like
him
that.
right after
Yeah,
he sends it to me and be like, hey, kick those other people off. Like, this is your song, bro. This is your song.
yeah, yeah,
You don't
yeah. It
serve the
happens like
song,
that.
get off, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know as an artist, you gotta know as, I mean, just you gotta know as a person in life, period. I think it goes to knowing how to let others know around you, hey, the collaboration isn't, meeting my expectations or meeting where my
Hmm.
vision wants to go with it. And you have to know how to
For sure.
articulate that,
Yeah.
because it's not a
No.
personal feelings thing. Sure, feelings may get caught in the moment,
Mhm.
though you got to remember the purpose and you got to remember the mission of what you're doing. If the
Yeah.
mission of what you're doing is something big, is first off, if it's your path and it's your mission and it's what you're doing,
Hmm.
then come on now, like that's, you got to stay true to that.
For sure.
and
I
and
agree
it,
with
and it
you.
requires at times being able to let people know around you, hey, this one isn't going to fit the mission. It doesn't mean that we unless you just feel like you all can't do anything moving
Mhm.
forward, maybe say, hey, okay, maybe we can go in this direction. I hear where you are, I hear where I am, maybe this will fit over here better,
For
but
sure.
sometimes you would hope that person has the cognitive awareness that if we're talking about, if we're talking about life back in the day as high schoolers, and you start going off in a whole nother direction,
For
talking
sure.
about something else, then like,
That's weird,
well,
bro.
yeah,
It's weird.
that is
You're not
not as
different.
weird.
You're being wrong.
You're not
Nah, but
different.
you're
You're
right.
being,
Articulating what you actually like want and expect out of the verse is definitely important in collaboration with
yeah.
other artists and stuff. My tangent was purely emotional. It was non-factual, and I acknowledge that.
Your tangent, Dom, is right on brand.
It's cool, man.
Nah, I wanted to get you playing what I had, but I couldn't pull it up on my phone because I'm not playbacking my phone to two different situations right now.
Hmm.
But I
Sounds
got
good.
everything coming out my play, yeah, my phone. So I'm gonna try to get that going in a few. But uh, or if you want to send it to me via text, that works cool too. That actually be
Okay,
better.
I can do it.
Yeah. All right, cool, cool, cool. But so yesterday we started our hip. Oh man, okay. Let me prepare for this. The all
Mm.
time. Hold on. Now let's do this right. Let's do this right real quick. Let's do this right. Because you need to know what's going on. You need to know you need to know what's happening. Hold on. Is this gonna give me what I want? Is this gonna give me what I want? Is this gonna give me all right. I bring to you on Talking Music with Dom and Lee, the most anxious. Yes, anticipated moment that you've been waiting for. The
Moment you've been waiting
all
for.
time. Was that it? That's all you got for me? Wait, that's it? Wait a minute. Hold on. No, we gotta bring that back. What was the world? Why was that so small? Why was that so short?
Damn.
All right, hold on. All right. Oh, I like her. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this to you all.
Yeah.
Right here. Dom and I have a special event, a special moment where we must now conquer.
Yeah.
We must now be decisive,
We have to be.
strategic in creating the ultimate hip hop label.
Hip hop label.
This what we bring to you on Talking Music with Dom and Lee.
Bruh. The music's
it's the
crazy.
all
Yeah.
time
hip
hop.
All time hip hop.
The all time. The all time.
This guy.
The all time.
Man, can't even finish a sentence. This is a run-on sentence, a paragraph in a novel.
Hip hop draft.
The
all-time hip hop draft. The all-time hip hop draft game. The all-time hip hop draft game.
Now you say it in one sentence. That's crazy.
Around, man.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Extra dramatics for the complete nothing.
That's crazy.
All right, man. Now we got the all-time hip hop draft game. Man, I'm definitely about to clip that up.
This guy.
Completely nuts.
That's a clip.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? We are talking about our hip hop draft game.
Yeah, man.
We have a label.
Yeah.
And we got what, $20,000?
It's more like
20,000
points, but
20,000 points. And we got tiers. We got legend, icon, rising star, underground talents. That's okay. They're legends. They're fine. They're fine.
Hey, so I mean, kind of, refresh, like what the objective is here, like, real quick, while I pull up my notes from yesterday of who we have on our squads.
For sure, the objective. We have to create an all-time hip-hop label draft, and this is a game. This is day 2. The objective. We will both build a roster of 16 hip-hop artists to form the ultimate label. The evaluation criteria, how we're judging all of this, is through the lyrics, impact, longevity, and sound. And we got 4 tiers. Tier 1, legends, 2,500 points. We got tier 2, who is the icons, 1,500. Tier 3, rising stars, 1,000 points, and the underground talent is 500 points each. Riz Radio. We have 20,000 points.
Wait, that was great. Riz Radio. It sounded like a beat with a tag on it.
I got you. Hey man, we're here. We're here.
Man, where are my notes? I'm trying to find the actual document that we had from yesterday. What did I name this thing? Why not just pulling it up? All right, I'm gonna keep trying to pull this up real quick. While I'm pulling this up, I'm gonna let you kind of refresh me on who you have on your squad, because your squad is about to get dusted.
Bruh, I'm still hurt about one. I'm only hurt about one.
I got it right here.
We aren't actually signing artists. I just need to be clear about that. This is just a game.
Yeah, it's a virtual game.
This is a virtual game.
Fantasy game.
We're not actually signing people. I will check out your music that you sent, but we're not actually signing anybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah. This is not Could Have Been Records. This is
not. Yo, I'm tired of him. Every time his face pops up, not interested.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I started off like that to now the point I'm programmed where I'm like, I have to accept it.
Hey, man. It's like that.
It is like that.
It's like that.
Oh, that's another conversation for another day. Maybe another show.
Teams. We don't need to talk about nobody.
Let's stick to music. Let's get
to these teams, bro.
Oh, yeah, because we started with our legends. We started with our legends tier yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me. Who you got on your legends tier? Refresh us real quick.
I got Andre, 3 stacks. I got K. Dot, Pharrell, and unfortunately, I picked Drake.
I got you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, man, he got a squad over there. All right, and for my legends, I have Jay-Z, Ludacris, Kanye West, and J. Cole.
Yeah, you got Cole.
Yeah, I did. You let before we get into our next round of of picking. You started off yesterday, so I think we should it's only right that we flip a coin each round to see who
Okay.
goes first.
All right.
What are your thoughts about the first round of picking, and how do you feel as far as like how do you feel like each legend will hold up, and do you have a ranking yet of where a kind of like an idea ranking of where you would put your legends on your list yet?
I don't have a ranking.
Okay.
I feel good for the most part. I just feel like morally I fucked up with one, and that's fine.
Okay.
But overall, I mean, I like what I have now.
Yeah.
My only point of contention is that I should have prepared
Oh.
ahead of
Yeah.
time for the
Mhm.
legends because they're legends, and I should have
Yeah.
looked up beforehand instead of naming names on the fly. Because
I feel like the legends would have been the easiest tier to pick from.
you think that, and then afterwards, I went home. I logged off,
You
and then I
thought-
went through my shit, and I was like, "Oh wait, how did I not think of blah 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 or so and so? How did I
Facts.
miss, brother?
But these
What?
are your legends. These are your legends, Dom.
They're
These are your
not.
legends.
I mean, one
These are
of
your
them's not.
king.
One
These are
of
your
them's not.
kings, Dom. These are
Nah,
your
they're
kings.
you know who you stole, and I'm upset. It's okay. It's fine.
You
It's
left them on the
fine.
board, brother.
I did leave him on the board.
Like
That's
you're
my
gonna
fault.
leave somebody. You're gonna leave somebody on the board for the icons round that we're about to have, and then you're gonna be just like, how did I leave that on the board again?
Yeah, you might be surprised.
All right, let's get into it then. Let's get into it. So we're gonna flip this coin, and
Yeah.
we're gonna get into seeing for our icons round who starts off first. And again, just because you go first doesn't mean it's always a good thing.
Don't mean
We saw that
shit,
with Dom
brother.
yesterday. He went first.
I don't even want to go first today, but hey, you ready? You gonna call it?
I'm going with tails.
You going with tails? Heads. Damn.
Yes, it's you. Yeah, you
right.
gotta believe in the flipping coin gods.
I
If it
got
was
you.
heads yesterday, then it's clearly going to be tails. If it's it's
All
going
right.
to reverse.
You ready?
All right, I'm ready. Well, talk
My
to me.
first icon.
All right. Hold on. This is going to be a sound for the icon when you name them.
Fire. Okay.
All right, cool.
You ready?
All right, so Dom's first icon.
Tupac.
Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Tupac.
Yeah, we sound crazy not for Tupac not going in the
Exactly. That's why I was like, how did I miss
sound
Tupac?
Yeah, we sound nuts. I
know.
actually don't want anyone to hear this.
I
that
know.
knows me.
That's why I was like, bro, I wasn't ready for this. How did I miss Tupac, bro? How you miss Tupac in the legends?
Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
know, man.
I think it's only right. I think it's only right. With that being said, I think it's only right with him choosing Tupac. See, this is where the strategy comes in, though. This is where the strategy comes in because, again, you can pick legends, you can pick icons that are clear legends and are clear icons. Though, again, does it match up well? Does it match up with your opponent? So, with you picking Tupac, I'm going to go with Snoop Dogg.
Damn, that was one I was gonna get. That was one I was gonna get.
Easy. The longevity of Snoop Dogg has me feeling really confident about that pick.
Yeah, I'm not even upset about that.
All right.
I'm not even upset about that.
What you got next?
It's tough because if I pick one, I guarantee you're gonna pick the other, and it makes me upset. So I'm like, I don't know which one I want to pick first.
Are you seeing my strategy?
Yeah, I know. You're gonna pick the other guy, and then I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do now?
You gotta think ahead. You gotta think ahead.
I know. I'm trying to think which one.
You might as well just not pick him at all, then, dog.
No, I need to. Are we gonna be able to pick from these people in the next round? I don't know.
No, not in next
Rising
round.
Stars?
This is the last. This is probably the last round that you can get these heavyweights.
I know. So I gotta fucking. I got one so far. That was Tupac. Damn. I don't know which one I gotta pick first, man.
Dom's brain
It hurts.
is hilarious right now.
All right, I'm gonna flip a coin about it.
Let's see what Dom
50.
flips. 50. Nice pick. Nice pick. That's a good pick. That's a solid pick right there. If you know what you're doing with that pick, that could be a solid pick. That's a
It's a
solid.
solid
Ooh,
pick.
yeah. All right. Since you went 50 cent for your icon,
50.
and icons are worth 1,500 points. And remember, if your icon loses, they will have to give up those 1,500 points to the opposing player, who could have 2,500 points, 1,000 points, or 500. It could get kind of crazy. Your underground talent could come up.
I know.
Since you went 50 cent, hey, this is only right that I stay right here in the South. I stay right here at home. I stay right here.
Okay.
Where you know a lot of my impact, well, not impact, but just a lot of my influence, just so influential growing up and feeling the energy. I'm gonna go teir.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Respectable.
Yeah.
This
That was it. I might have thrown them off. This is like my ludicrous pick.
That ludicrous pick was crazy because Luda.
Because then it had you thinking like, hey, who am I gonna?
Because you didn't grab the other person that I thought you would.
No, I didn't. For sure.
That's tough. That's tough. I got all right. So this is gonna be my third.
Because it puts you in a conundrum that leaves me in a perfect spot.
Yeah.
To pick for my third person.
You know. Damn. Damn.
Talk to me.
Bro, this is tough. Why are we playing this game? This is like torture.
Talk to me.
I have a whole list of people and I have them ranked, but it doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. We're playing. We're here.
I know it doesn't matter who you pick. That's why I was like, it doesn't matter who you pick beforehand because it's still about what the other person picks, how you're gonna have to match up.
Man.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm picking first too. This sucks. Man. All right. So I gotta choose between.
Don't tell us.
I ain't saying shit. I might say someone you haven't even thought of.
Man.
All right, so let me read what we're judging off of real quick. Lyrics. Assess the complexity, creativity, and influence of an artist's songwriting. Impact. Yeah. Consider the artist's influence on the genre, culture, societal contributions. Longevity. Evaluate the duration and consistency of the artist's career and relevance. Sound. Analyze uniqueness, versatility of production, and quality of the artist's music. You know what? After reading that makes my third pick easy. Nas.
Oh, okay. Nas, interesting.
Nas.
Smoke Nas boots.
Much
respect to Nas. Much respect to Nas. Hold on, let me get you. Shout out Nas. All right, makes my third pick super easy. Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
I figured.
I'm not sleeping on who the icons are.
Yeah. All right. Now that leaves. Man, that's tough. I might want to throw you a curveball.
Ooh.
I might.
For the last one? For the last icon. Now let's understand this. The next two tiers that we have coming up are Rising Stars. And I'm not talking about Rising Stars of the yesteryear. Rising Stars now. And then Underground Talents. Now, Underground Talent can still be somebody that's been in the game for a minute, but has to be underground. Okay. So this is the last round that you can pick really a heavy hitter in the game. So
I know.
Who will you pick? You've so far picked for your icons, Tupac, 50 Cent, Nas. You've gone. I like this. A very nostalgic group we have here.
I feel like, man, it's between two for real. But honestly, I feel like if we're gonna do that, I feel like I have to go. Damn, that's so tough, man. That's so tough.
Oh, Yeah, he's feeling it.
What's the pressure?
He's feeling it. Dun,
It's
dun, dun,
tough.
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun, dun, dun.
know. Impact,
And I will say this too. I think
lyrics.
for when it comes to making our bracket, one person from each tier has to be a one seed. At least one artist from each tier has to be a one seed, because then in our bracket we'll have, it's kind of like this is the legend bracket, even though it's not a full of legends, but who's the one seed of this legends bracket type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put that out there too.
Oh, brother, that's so tough. Cause here's my dilemma. Here's my
Okay.
dilemma
Hey, what's your
between two
Dylan? Talk to
people.
us.
Obviously, the issue is one of them still relevant. The other one
Okay.
is not as relevant because that person
Okay.
isn't dropping music.
Okay.
However, the one that is not dropping music absolutely changed the landscape of the genre. Now the other person did as well, but the first person changed the genre in a way that
Hmm.
no other artist has been able to change it since.
Hmm.
I
But they're not
know.
dropping any more music.
No.
This is a very
And they're
let's have a
still
quick
alive.
well, let's talk about that real quick as you get your mind over on that and understand that as artists, what is it what does it mean to change, to be first towards something? Does it matter on being first, or does it matter on how long you can take whatever new identity that you brought to something? Does it matter that you were able to bring does it matter if T-Pain brings auto-tune to the game, or does it matter if he actually continue, which T-Pain did? So this is kind of a hypothetical. Does it matter if T-Pain was able to bring it to the game, or does it matter if he was able to bring it to the game and actually sustain long within it? What it matters to you as an artist, if that makes
Man,
sense?
I think if you're able to contribute something that no one has ever done before, or if
Yeah,
you're able to expand on something that someone has already done,
yeah,
but make it your own and be able to like progress the art, I think that's important. Personally, I would like longevity just because I don't understand being great at something and then being like, hey, I could still do this, but I'm not going to.
yeah.
I don't understand that. I
I feel
really
that.
don't. That's why I don't. That's why, like personally, I'm upset that like someone like Andre 3000 isn't currently releasing music because it's like
Yeah,
you definitely have stuff to talk about. It may
yeah,
not feel the same as when you were a younger man, for sure. I can understand that. It doesn't even feel the same for me, and I'm not as old as he is. But just because it feels different doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's good.
yeah.
And clearly he has things to talk about because we've heard him on features and he bodies it. He steals it.
I mean, he has clearly something to. I mean, no, first off, no, he has a lot to talk about because yeah, you did it on Holly. Yeah, you did it on Hollywood Divorce. But I think there's so much to be talked about in this afterlife of what Outkast has been, who you've become. Like, come on, that triggers me when Andre said that. Like, bro, you're doing the thing that you didn't like people doing the hip hop. You're limiting on what rap is. Like, no, rap is an art and it's storytelling, and it's something that's gone on through the indigenous, it's going on throughout life, and how an art form can be and how we can talk to each other. And
Hmm.
and Dre, come on, Dre. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you just saying all this shit because it's some contract shit that's in your music. So
Yeah.
like you have to say these things publicly. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what you're doing. Okay, I see the play,
Yeah.
Dre. I see the
I
play.
could I
Because
could
I'm not
respect
gonna
that.
believe
I
that.
can respect that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna believe that you really feel the way that you feel. I
Don't have
deny.
nothing to talk about, bro. Come on,
I
man.
deny. I
I
deny.
don't believe that.
Yeah. All right. So get back. So now back
Yeah.
to there's
Well,
a little music talk break. As
well,
you should
yeah.
be ready now.
I should, because unfortunately you brought up someone that I was in between. So and it kind of made it a little easier. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, hold up. Let me think about my roster. Yeah. 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 So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stay with the Florida zone.
Oh
Represent
boy.
T-Pain in the house.
Wow.
I gotta go with
Wow.
T-Pain in the
Wow.
house.
C-Pain in the house. He's on a
T-Pain.
boat. He's on a boat. All right.
T-Pain.
That's an old YouTube reference if you didn't get it.
He's on a boat.
T-Pain is on a boat. We're gonna put T-Pain right here.
Man.
Interesting for icon. Wow, this is gonna get fun. You know what this has shown me, and as we
Mm.
look at each other's list, I think this has shown me how artistic Dom is, man. When you look at his legends group, now that we've rounded out before we get to my
Hey,
rounding
man.
mine out. If you look at him, a very artistic fella, a very creative fella. Andre 3K, K
Yeah.
Dot,
Yeah.
Pharrell,
Uh-huh.
Drake for his
Yeah.
legends,
Yeah.
icons, Tupac, 50
Mhm.
Cent, Nas, T-Pain.
I know, that's crazy.
Seeing
That's a
all these
crazy
people in the
curveball.
room, yeah, seeing all these people in the room, I would just be like,
What's happening
wow,
in here?
what's
What's
happening?
happening in here?
It would make sense to see Jay-Z, Ludacris, Kanye, J. Cole,
It sure
Snoop,
fucking would.
T.I.
Sure fucking would. I'm still upset. I'm sure 3 of those have been in the same room before.
3. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I've seen a picture with at least that top 4 of my legends in a room definitely before.
Oh, damn. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I had
wait,
some,
take
bro.
Ludacris out and insert Wayne or T.I.
You know what?
Talk to me.
Actually, I think one of these I think actually, if one of these people that I have in here, they are not well known anymore. Would that still count as underground, as up and coming, as rising?
Wait, what? You can't
I
be
know.
rising. No,
I mean, the
we're
underground talent,
rising
underground talent,
underground. Underground means like you're underground. You not like no like
I guarantee you, nobody these in this day knows who they are.
no like real mainstream.
None.
We'll see, Dom. We'll
All
see. I
right.
feel like
Okay.
he's gonna do a little loophole situation over here.
Hey, man.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, man.
Um. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You went T-Pain for your last round, so that's for your icon. So you're definitely gonna have an artistic, creative bag that I'm gonna have to watch out for. The same little curveball that you threw in the first round with Pharrell, I'm gonna have to. You kind of upped it with T-Pain on this icons list. I'm not gonna lie. You definitely
Mm-hmm.
upped it. I'm looking at, creativity, what that's gonna mean for your icons. I'm going to say I have Snoop Dogg, T.I., Lil Wayne for my all-time hip-hop draft board for the label. Let's see here. I could stay in the South, but do I take the more creative route?
I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do, my guy.
Do I take the more creative? Nah, I just kind of or I could go.
This rising is gonna get weird.
Oh yeah, the Rising is going to get very interesting. Oh, you know what? Nah, screw this.
Mm-hmm.
Screw this because I think. Oh yeah, I think I can do this. Oh man, if I play, this name could get funky, and I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, Nicki Minaj.
Okay. Okay.
Woman empowerment. Got all dudes on your squad.
For sure.
Not
For
sure.
sure. For sure. Hey, man.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj for sure is rounding out my icons. Like hell no, like that. Yeah,
Sure. I understand.
yeah. When we talk about lyrics, impact, longevity, sound,
Impact.
and I need one in each round. I just need one song to play for the
Okay.
judge's ear.
Yeah, sure.
Come on.
You know, I'm being biased. I never understood Nicki Minaj. I understand it's
Oh
not
yeah, I
for
was
me.
about to say you. Yeah, okay, that makes sense because
I don't get it.
What?
And then I hate
you
her fans. I'm tired of them. They're a
maybe.
cult.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you know what happens with you, Dom, is
Huh.
that you'll be tapped out of something, and then you'll get educated on it. And be like, oh, okay, I understand. I'm gonna have to educate you on some Nicki Minaj for sure.
Do it because
Gotcha.
I tried her discography throughout, and I think that there's definitely moments where I'm like, damn, you could rap. This is cool. This is fun. But I'm also like, I don't see it
chill.
as like a top tier thing. I just don't.
Oh wow, that's
I
crazy.
just don't. I don't see it, man.
Crazy. I think you're letting. I
That's
think.
it.
Yeah, I think you're letting probably the fact that she, does a lot of the maybe just the antics probably pull you away from the whole.
Absolutely,
As,
yeah. And also the fact that she definitely lost that beef with Megan Thee Stallion, and her friends were like, "No, she won." Like, actually, you didn't, because you didn't fucking rap. Megan Thee Stallion did. That was the last thing for me. I was like, I'm done,
that's such a young hit. That's such a young person take.
because she didn't rap
Megan
in
Thee
a rap
Stallion, like
beef.
Nicki's a goat at that point. Like, yeah, like that. Nah, that's a weird take.
It's not. She didn't rap in a rap beef, and then her fans said that she won. No.
I mean, put aside what the fans say. The fans are going to say what
Okay.
the fans are going to say. But
Okay.
that's like seeing when Kobe's in the game at year 16 or year
No.
20. And now
No.
here comes at year 20, and now here
No.
comes a young whoever
No.
you want to put in there. It's like,
No
okay,
shot.
he could, okay, he got a couple shots on him,
No.
but it's still mumble. Go do your work.
Hey, man, I can respect that Nicki Minaj is a legend in her own right, but she is not Kobe. She's not Kobe
No,
Bryant to us. No.
bro. As far as when it
Anyways,
comes to women hip hop,
yeah.
yeah, we'll have to have that. We'll get to that. We'll have that debate when it comes to battle time. We'll have that debate when it comes to battle time. We'll have that
Okay.
debate when it comes to battle time. Because
Hey.
yeah,
Hey.
oh man, I could probably play her mixtape joints and get cooking.
I'm sure. I'm sure she's rapping her ass off on the mixtape shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you maybe just listen to like the main, like which
Her career.
I get.
Sorry, I'm being a hater. I'll stop.
Yeah, I was about to say, you being a big hater.
I'm being a
What?
hater now.
Oh
I'm
my
being a hater now.
gosh, bro. Yeah,
Nicki Minaj is great, but I recognize that her music is not for me, and that's fine.
that's fair. That's fair. All right, cool. Hold on, I gotta get myself the. All right, I feel like now. Do we want to kind of go into seeing who our number one would be from each group, or do we want to go into, or we want to do our rising star? I don't know. It felt like you wanted to hop into the rising stars. It felt like you wanted to do it.
I feel like I need to get through this and then figure out the strategy. Cause like I did look up who I would want, but also like I gotta
Or
sit
do you
with the
want to do?
list
Or do you want?
and
I gotta
figure out
sit
who
with the
my
rising
one.
stars. I gotta sit with the rising stars.
Okay. We don't have to do that today then. I'm cool.
But
I'm definitely cool with that. It gets getting more time, because I was like,
yeah,
I was looking. I swear I was, but I was also like, I recognize that I haven't looked up a lot of newer music, and when I do, it's like a song here, a song there. You know what I mean?
What about your underground? What about your underground
I feel
artists?
like I need some clarification on underground, because like I have one, but I don't want you to take them, so I don't want to tell you.
So you don't want to say, all right, well, give me another like question, or like what you're looking for criteria as far as underground. Like what?
Like, does that mean like they're not on Billboard? Like they don't have a Hot 100? Or does that mean like nobody knows about them? Oh, you know what? Does it make them underground if they are definitely a niche?
It makes them underground. That's a great question. It makes them great. That's a great question. So in the context of this game,
Mhm.
it's artists who of course made waves, but not broken into mainstream success yet. So
Yeah.
some of the criteria to think about:
Mhm.
no Billboard charts,
For sure.
no major award recognition. Oh shoot. God,
Easily.
hold 1 second.
It's all good. You gotta
And
do what
they
you gotta
meet.
do. Hey man.
Oh, my fault, bro. You can all right, cool. There we go. All right, so no Billboard charts, no major award recognitions.
For sure.
Definitely not dominating radio.
No.
Okay.
No.
This can be subjective, but they are respected. They're respected.
Yeah.
by hip hop heads.
Okay.
Independent or low key industry presence.
Okay.
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 All right.
Okay. We're good. So
Cool.
far, my guys. Hey, so far we're
All
good.
right. Okay. Yeah, you already said niche audience, so yes. And okay, I think this is good. They may have one hit feature or a viral moment away from let's just say that they may be one hit or a feature or a viral moment away from transition to
I
like the
understand
next
yeah,
level.
for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I had
Yeah.
to give you an example, I give you one example, right?
I don't think you should, but yeah,
I give you one example.
you're being very generous.
I give you one example.
Such a gentleman. Go for it.
An example I would give to you.
If you say my guy, I'm gonna be upset.
An example I would give to you.
I swear, I'm gonna be so upset.
I'm
gonna be so upset.
So do you want me to give an example or no?
Go for it. You're already there.
Okay. I fuck with. I think Ken Carson. If you know Ken Carson.
I don't think.
All right, there you go. There you go. Right there, underground.
There you go. There you go. I won't take him.
Clearly,
I won't do it.
I don't think you should take anybody in your underground that you don't know. That'd be terrible.
I know. I know. Yeah. And Nicki Minaj definitely does have some hits. I'm thinking about it now. That she might be a problem. Hey man, look. What happens is I get emotional reaction, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fuel that, and then I'm like, I know what I'm saying is bullshit, but you know what? I already committed to it, so here we are.
I love that, my dog. He commits to straight bullshit.
It was bullshit. I would do it again, but it's still bullshit.
All right, so are we doing our underground or not? Nah?
Should we right now?
We can hold off. What I'm looking forward to, we can talk about what we're looking forward to seeing from our legends and our icons so far. So, to give everybody just a recap, Dom's legends, Andre 3,000. K. Dot, Pharrell, Drake, my legends, Jay-Z, Ludacris, Kanye West, J. Cole. Dom's icons, Tupac, 50 Cent. And these aren't like our one-offs. Like, these are just the one-off people that we have. No, like these are just it's for a fantasy game that we're doing. You cannot choose the person somebody else has chosen. So for sure, just put that out there. For sure. Because I know a lot of, and I'll get to that in a minute. But Dom's icons, Tupac, 50 Cent, Nas, T-Pain. Crazy. Lee's icons, Snoop Dogg, T.I., Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. That sounds like that squad could get. Either squad can get nasty. I love the T-Pain. If we have to kind of do like a review now of how we feel about each other's squads. Yeah. The T-Pain choice, I think, was probably one of your like smarter choices in that icon. I'll say number one T-Pain choice. The Tupac choice was a number two genius choice. Should have been made in the first round, but that's okay. The 50 Cent choice, I say, is a very strategic move that could possibly get you about a round or two. For sure. Yeah. I don't if I'm looking at what you have in your icons, do I see anybody making it like to the final four from this group? I think Tupac can do it. Possibly.
Hey man, it just depends.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah, I felt like I had enough. I had enough rap. I needed somebody that could just shit out a hit on a random Friday. Yeah. So
that's why you went with who?
T-Pain.
T-Pain, yeah.
So I rounded out with T-Pain. Because for me, I was like, all right, Tupac, that's an obvious choice. It's just obvious. Because the versatility within his catalog is crazy. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. I like 50 Cent because it's 50. And he has the club records. for sure. He has the club records. He also has some low key sleepers. I go back to every once in a while. I'm like, oh, it's actually kind of holds up. Nas for me, low key a legend. Now it's crazy to me to see what Nas has actually done, even in the past few years. That's
Facts.
crazy.
Facts. Now, what he's done in the past few, I mean, shoot, you low key could get through maybe around the 2 Plains what he's done in the past few years.
Literally,
I honestly have loved Nas what he's done in the past
his
few
recent
years.
shit.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, come on, man. And then
Yeah.
T-Pain, he got hits for days. Also,
Yeah,
shout
talk
out
about it.
Florida. Broward. It's cool. I'm from there. I could say that.
Yeah. So what you think about far as my icon list? And
Man.
give me your review versus when
I'm upset you got Snoop Dogg because I was looking for it. I was looking
Really?
for Snoop Dogg. I was, yeah. It was. It was literally between Tupac and Snoop Dogg for the first one because I was like,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg again. That's where it kind of gets tricky for Snoop Dogg a little bit because he's been relevant. Has he been doing music? Not really, but I hear he's coming out with that. Did he put the album out with him
They
and Drake?
put out
I
him and
didn't
Drake.
catch that yet.
Yeah,
Damn.
sonically sounds crazy.
I bet
Sonically sounds crazy.
because I was
That's
seeing
almost-
them in the studio. I was seeing them in
Yeah,
the
they
studio. I was
put
like,
that
damn,
out.
I got
The Missionary.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Hold
might
on,
be
I
cooked
got
with
you.
that one. It's all good.
I give you a little bit of it. I'll give you a little bit of some
Alright.
of that. But yeah, keep talking to me.
We got and then T.I. Honestly, I grew up with T.I., so like I was like, damn, he was also on my list. So I was like,
Really?
you got me. You got me with the T.I. All right. Big shit popping, little shit stopping. I feel that. Lil Wayne also on my list. Look, T.I. is great. Because I liked his older shit
Yeah.
personally. And then I liked Paper Trails, but I felt like Paper Trails after it was just kind of like, I don't really know. And then some of
My fault.
Oh, you good? Go for it. What are we doing?
Oh no, I'm listening to you. I was just playing this in the background a
okay.
little bit.
And then I felt like he found himself a little bit more, and then I think that he just like transitioned into something else. I think he transitioned into comedy or something like that. So like I'm not mad at that. You found your passion somewhere else. Shout out to you. And Lil Wayne, he was on my list, obviously. It's Lil Wayne.
So it just took everybody that was on his B list.
Not even B. I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You had the first pick, and how did I take people that were on your?
I know. Well, dead ass, like not even joking. Nas, it was between Nas and Lil Wayne for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was like, I don't know because I feel like if we're talking about relevancy, I think that Nas's music lately, within the one lately, I mean in the past 4 years, has been at a higher place than Lil Wayne's, respectfully. I just feel like it's elevated because you could tell that he locked in with Hit Boy and he made some shit. He made some good shit. Just like
Locked
in the past few years.
They locked in.
And it's like lyrically fucking crazy. Production wise, again, locked in. Like what, like, come on. But still is Little fucking Wayne. So like he's been rapping since he was like what, 13, 15?
Easy.
Something like that. Come on, bro. And then I can't. I'll say this loud and proud. I can't hate on Nicki Minaj. She has hits.
Come on.
She has hits. I know them, and I know I know them.
You can say it's okay. You can say I might catch you slipping.
You might win a few rounds with Nicki Minaj. I ain't gonna lie, because she does got some bops. But you're right. You actually called it perfectly. It's the antics that got in the way. That's what it was for me. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, sure. This is going to be pretty interesting as we get these things going. When you look at these artists' careers, we also being artists ourselves.
Mhm.
who's in your list, in your icons list, whose career path,
Uh-huh.
not style of music, but whose career path would you prefer out of all these artists? Oh, yikes. That can get kind of like
Nas.
respectfully, because
Nas.
the list does hold like one artist that isn't here.
It does. It's Nas.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me more. What about his career path that really kind of like inspires you at this point?
Man, what I've appreciated about Nas is that even in his what I liked about his older music is that number one, he's rapping his ass off. Number one, he's rapping his ass off. He doesn't, at least from what I understand, he doesn't always use the hottest beat because it's more of a challenge. He used something that's not just the hottest, and he's still been able to
That's
make
terrible.
classics. That's crazy. Um, what I do like also is that it feels like at a certain point, Nas had some sort of purpose within the music that he was making, and I could definitely respect that as an artist and his longevity within his fucking career. Like
And being a
he's still.
fourth, I mean, shoot, being my fault. I didn't mean just, but when
Are
you
you
say
good?
it, it's just like out of all this, I mean, we're talking about one of the forefathers of this. I mean, it's in a sense a forefather of hip hop too. I know he
Yeah.
came in the early '90s, though. When Nas came and what Nas did,
Mm-hmm.
wrote the game. I mean, the first real hip hop album to feature multiple producers.
Mm.
At that time period, that was rare. You weren't doing that. His first dang, it was written was one of my favorite Nas albums.
Mm.
But the dang, my brain has gone crazy. Illmatic. Um Illmatic, there had never been a hip hop album before on a
Mm.
mainstream level that featured multiple producers. Probably your first classic hip hop. Like there were classic projects before that, but
Mm.
this stamped a true the number. This was the classic of classics in that time period because you can just put it all the way through, play it all the way through, and it's just like, damn, y'all did
Mm.
not miss. Y'all
Yeah,
literally did not miss.
for sure.
It
And
almost,
I
it almost, you listen to it, and it's unfair.
yeah, and also to the point of being a forefather, I feel like he's definitely a forefather of the East Coast, which
Yeah,
is the style of rap that I gravitate towards most. I
yeah,
fuck with boom bap. I think
yeah,
that's it's fantastic,
yeah,
fantastic,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. When I look back at just kind of quickly give my review of my list, and when I look back at it, Snoop Dogg, I felt
Yeah,
like
you got
Snoop
that.
would, yeah, I felt like Snoop Dogg was, once you pick Tupac, I was like, okay, I want to go with somebody that has some longevity too. And again, I didn't pick Snoop with even knowing that I was gonna go see out Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj yet. So now
Hmm.
looking back at it, I'm like, cool. Snoop Dogg is somebody that I feel like has been in the game for a minute, has a cult classic
Mm.
project, and
Yeah.
has a classic identity in music. So what I'm saying by that is he has so many classic moments of songs and identity in music that it almost, when you go through looking at his catalog, it almost becomes unfair too, to realize like, dang, this man has been doing this damn near 40 years
Hmm.
and still and kind of just found a nice cruise lane, a lane just to cruise in.
Yeah.
He didn't have to really like go crazy. He just had to be him. Snoop Dogg is the definition of getting in the game and not turn the ball over. He
Mm.
may not drop. He may not go and drop. He himself may not have to go and drop 30,
Hmm.
but he will come in. He may have the producer have to drop 30. He may have
Yeah.
to have these other people around him drop 30, but he will come in the game, not turn the ball over, and give you a solid 20 and shoot. He may give you a solid double, 20 and 10.
I'll take that. I'll
Yeah.
take that. So you think
Ti.
Snoop Dogg is the person you would most want to be like with your career?
Oh, okay. In my group,
Yeah. I mean, I
No,
need you to answer that question. Hey,
nah. Snoop Dogg isn't somebody I would want to take the career path of. I'm cool on that one. Uh,
okay,
the
out of
career
your
path I would
icons,
want to take the most of, yeah,
yeah,
nah. And my icons would be Ti for sure.
okay,
Unfortunately, the situation when he got locked up earlier, I think that gets um it gets misunderstood because of the way his life was in jeopardy, but then also how he got played against the system.
yeah,
Um, that was really stupid. But
yeah,
it's crazy if you hear the story of how that happened, how his friends set him up in the parking lot of Walmart before the BET Awards is completely nuts. I mean, he had guns because he's trying to protect his family. Like when you listen to the story of him getting the death threats and his partner just passed. Yeah, I'm going to stay loaded myself. Oh, I'm going to jail now because I have guns. Wow, thank you, America. But
mm,
but though Ti is somebody that's been standing on 10 toes on his mission. You talked about his musical run after Paper Trails, and when you really go look at that discography, he becomes more of a real activist artist.
mm,
So like when you look at those raps, he's rapping. I mean, it doesn't get talked about because I don't know. I guess Ti has. I don't know why
yeah,
people I can't really put my finger on it, but Ti has been somebody who's been heavy in the community. But when you go listen to his music, he's talking about Ferguson. He's talking about all these different like he's been probably he just does it in a way that's just like it's not lyrical miracle. It's just like he's
mm,
just talking to you. So I
yeah,
think maybe that may be some of the disconnect in the music isn't like what happens is sometimes when you get so big on making hits
mm,
and you're no longer making hits and you're just now making music that's just for the kind of like for the mindset of the people, it's it's going to take an adjustment period because of how
understand
it's
that,
even packaged.
yeah,
So
and maybe that's
I,
why I
I
can't even like think of songs that he made after Paper Trails because now that you're
yeah.
saying that, I'm like kind of remembering it, but it's also like
Mhm.
I can't name a song after that. I can remember We Back, but that's it.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
I can't think of
Hey,
anything at the moment.
if there's a project I would tell you to go listen to after Paper Trails that I would say arguably could be one of his best projects is what is this heavy first off, Paperwork is super fire. Listen to Paperwork, but heavy is the Trouble Man. Heavy is the head.
Mm,
Heavy is the head. I thought that. Well, I don't
okay,
know why I thought that was heavy was crown, but heavy is the head, bro. Listen to that project.
okay,
Yeah, that right there, heavy is the head, man. That joint is Trouble Man. Heavy is the head. That I mean, you can just let that joint is solid. That's solid. That's solid.
mm,
Yeah. But that's why and I love how he's moving now. Shit. He got his settlement money and said, I'm not doing any more rap performances. Got
mm.
his 70 M and said I'm out of here. So
Amen.
yeah, that's all I love how he moved as a business. I love that he's still in Atlanta and he's been down there really just cultivating. Yeah, the whole comedy stuff. I think Ti is one of those people that he's a creative, and I think sometimes as creatives, when we hit certain levels of notoriety and we hit certain levels in our career,
Yeah.
stepping into other lanes,
Hmm.
we have to be very mindful of how we brand ourselves into that other lane
That's for sure.
because
I feel like
yeah,
you need
that's
to know that lane fits before you even try to swerve.
I think Ti is like probably he's one of them people that's like shit funny with his circle and funny amongst people, but then once you get in front of a stage, it can be a totally different vibe. Like
For
I
sure.
respect the comedy, man. I say all the time, bro. Comedy is a sport that is you have to your whole purpose is to make people laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like forget
That's tough.
about forget about music where you have all these different range of emotions. Now, the great comics can maybe make you think, laugh like Dave Chappelle can make you think and laugh and do all those things. That's cool too. But
Hmm.
I mean, typically you're not trying to give range of emotion of like I want to make you cry and then laugh. I don't
Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
want to do
that's what it's became lately.
yo shut up.
I mean, no, it's true. Like, because I mean,
Wait, are you talking about thinking or crying?
no, like the range of emotion that a comedian will try to
Oh,
convey
okay,
with their
okay,
special
got you.
now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for
Because
sure.
now it's not like I'm trying to make ha-has. It's like I'm trying to I'm trying to like it's I don't maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like
No, I
the
feel what you're saying. You're
the
right.
comedian special has turned into more of like I'm not only trying to make you laugh, I'm trying to sell you a story, trying to sell you a narrative. And not everybody is capable of even piecing together a cohesive narrative. Like
Yeah.
you don't not all of you have to be thought provoking because the majority of you don't have anything to fucking say. You're just
Come
like,
on,
I
man.
made an observation about society that everyone else is making, and I didn't put a
Yeah.
fucking twist on it on or anything.
And
They're
I
just
think
like,
that's what we're
well,
seeing now. Yeah.
Starbucks coffees are expensive.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Why are
Oh
you
man.
celebrating corporations that are, whatever? But
Oh my God.
local businesses, man, local businesses.
Yeah. So tomorrow Thursday we're gonna, will be our last show of the week. Hey, do you think we can wrap kind of that'll be interesting. I don't know as far as how we look on time and but you think we could do Rising Stars and Underground tomorrow or
Hey, man, if we wish it want to do it, we can. However, I ain't gonna be
yeah.
mad if we have more time to research.
All right, cool.
If we're
So
playing or be strategic.
which one we want to do tomorrow? Rising Stars or Underground artists?
Damn. Heads or
We're
tails?
drafting tomorrow.
Heads or tails? Call it.
Oh my gosh. Tails.
Heads. So it's Rising Stars.
Yikes.
I know. Left it at the coin, man.
Why did you do that?
Hey, hey, man. Hey, you
That's
gotta believe in
perfect.
the
Okay,
coin,
cool.
right?
That's perfect. And let me see here. So Dom, he's doing his thing with his group. He's also make sure you Dom, any particular projects you want the people to listen to?
For me?
From yourself.
Oh, heck yeah. Listen to Slow Blink Part 1. Slow Blink, comma, PT, period, 1. It's all about love, but in a cool way.
Okay.
Basically.
See, Dom, you're such an artist. How you definitely sold
I
that
know.
very well.
I know. I know. I was trying to think. Honestly, I'm trying to think
I'm
of
gonna
like
get
some
Dom
rising
right, y'all.
stars
It's
at the
okay.
same time,
I'm gonna
man.
get my bro right. I'm gonna get my
Okay.
bro right.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
He sold that like what?
Yeah, you
Go
like
listen
water?
to it.
You got water.
It's cool.
It's
You like
cool.
water? You thirsty?
Nah. Okay. On a deeper level, I like that project because that was the first project I produced myself. So I was able
Okay.
to actually find a sound that felt like organically me. And I was able to talk about love in a way that I hadn't been able to talk to on previous projects, while also tying in other themes of my life. Like I started talking more about, you probably wouldn't want to hear that, but like spirituality or like feeling like, presence of God and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not like forcing religion down your throat whenever I speak about that. I'm also not trying to like convince you of anything. I'm just sharing stuff, and I think it would sound good in the background.
That was hard. Hey, I'm clipping that up. That was a great. See, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That right there was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm just going to really kind of just before we go, kind of give you something to think about as far as when it comes to our rising stars.
Please do.
This is what I say for rising stars.
Mm-hmm.
Breakout success. They've had major viral moments, a hit record, or some kind of industry buzz, some kind of like, around the music industry buzz, letting people know, they're up next. I'll say charting recognition, they're starting to appear on Billboard, getting features on high profile projects or artists.
Mm-hmm.
Then, we're talking about definitely our mainstream visibility. They're known beyond just hip hop circles. So I think that makes you a rising star.
For sure.
Let's think here. Obviously major label backing or a large indie movement. So either or, because we're for both. So either major label backing or you're definitely killing it, like how Chance was in 2016 as a supposedly large indie movement. And then, I have to say, they're not icons, but they look clearly to be on that path.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
That helps, actually.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Needed that.
Yeah. For sure. Hey man, well this has been great. I think this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun when we actually get to the bracket mode. And I like how we've been able to kind of like just have some conversation in between about these artists and about some of the icons and legends that we have. Probably have some more conversation about the legends because we really didn't talk about the legends and whose career path we would take in our different groups on that too. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah,
man. Okay.
yeah, easy for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no, no. Hey man, you trying to trade anybody yet?
Hell no.
I got one.
I don't know.
Got one. I'm trying to get rid of.
I don't know. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about if I did have a trade. I'll leave with this. If I did have a trade,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say who I would give. Obviously, it would be up to negotiating.
Okay.
But if I did have a trade, I'm still. You have some great picks, but I think I know how to play that. I know how to play that.
My emotional attachment to the one that I want. You know how to play it. I feel that. I understand. It's a game.
I know how I would use that
hey man.
K dot card.
The K dot card.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say T-Pain. Because T-Pain has hella hits and hella music, but then we start to look at lyrics, and that can get a little tricky.
It sure could.
Because see, you don't have, like, I don't have anybody on my squad. See, T-Pain is the tricky one. It depends on what song and how you play him, because yeah, he has the vibe, he has the sound, he has the longevity, he has the impact, but then I don't know. It depends what our judges think about lyrics. It depends what the matchup is, because that's where the matchup can get a little. It can be like a great. It's like when you see the tournament game. It's like, oh, that's a great game, but they just didn't have a close. They weren't able to close it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's very stressful.
So if again, I don't know, maybe if you wanted to move T-Pain, it depends. I have to look at my list and see if I want now that I have this list and look at them, who would I move? Sometimes that's why you pick somebody like a Cold Flow.
Hey man.
But to leave wandering minds to our next show, this has been Talking Music with Dom and Lee right here on Riz Radio. Make sure you download the Riz Radio app. We're on Playback TV and also YouTube streaming live, man. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate how we've been able to keep vibing. We've been able to keep, having a good chemistry. This is natural right here. I love being able to do something with somebody that is like, it's like natural. It's like shit. We could damn near, we don't give a fuck,
Yeah, we would have this conversation without the camera.
Exactly.
And we've had very similar conversations to this.
Yeah. So it makes this shit feel like super. Like, I appreciate you, bro. So hey, till tomorrow, man. Let's lock in, and everybody out there, stay up, stay safe out there too. If you got any snow,
hey, stay safe
for sure. Peace, bro.